What's up, what it do, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ree. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and make sure you just stay tuned. How has everyone been doing? Hello to all my subscribers who already been here. Hello. I miss y'all. I know it's been a minute since I made a video, but I'm back. I know y'all been seeing your girl been working, making shorts, going viral. But what's up? So today, this video is old, but I'm still putting it out there because I really like these nails. Today I am showing you all how I did these blossom rose nails on my client, so make sure you watch to the end. I'm gonna show y'all the different products that I use and all that good stuff, and we about to start the video. Oh, that fell down in there. We about to start the video. Oh shoot. So I'm using my small to medium coarse bit. Well, not coarse, my small to medium bit to get all her stuff off her nails. This is chrome that's on her nails. So I like to use this, and then when I'm taking off stones, I like to use my extra coarse bit because it has deeper grooves and it helps get the stones off better. But it's not any stones that I really need to get off on her nails, so I'm not going to be using that. Let me turn my fan on. So this is my cuticle ball. I use this to dehydrate the cuticle and to get rid of all the dead cuticle skin, and basically to get rid of all the shine on her nail. So yeah, I'm using a size 18 brush, and this is natural acrylic, and then I'm going to be using today's Miracles primer. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the base, just a tiny bit. You don't want to do a lot. Like, just you dipping the brush in the bottle one time, stretch it out for one hand. You don't have to keep dipping it because you don't want a whole lot back there. Oh, and by the way, before I did this, I sprayed her with some alcohol. I use alcohol for my dehydrating instead of bonding aid. Bonding aid works just as good, but I like using alcohol because it's cheaper and it works just like bond aid. So like if I see like little lines, y'all really can't see it, but if I see like little lines where the filling part at, I kind of wet my brush and go over it, just so when I do the fill in, you won't see those harsh lines. And you know how some people, they fill in, you can see every line, like when they gotta fill in. That prevents that, so you won't see no lines or anything like, oh, she just gotta fill in today. I hate that look, y'all. So make sure y'all get any lifting or anything like that, and if you can't see the line, just wet the nail a little bit and then place your acrylic on top of it, but that'll cover that right up. Now that I'm done applying my acrylic, I'm going to take my coarse bit and I'm just going to go around the cuticle, starting off with my E-file. Some people do not like the flat carbide bits, but they also sell ones that have round tips on them, so you will not damage the back of your client's cuticle if you're new to using e-files. So I recommend that you invest into that until you get comfortable and used to using it without cutting your client's cuticle and finger up. So I like to go around the cuticle and then I go from side to side, up and down the nail, just to get a smooth surface. And I like to look on the side of the nail and down the barrel of the nail just to make sure there's no lumps and bumps and that it's even. And then I also like to taper my sides in with the side of my bit just to give it that perfect shape. So once I'm done filing, I like to take my round ball and go around the cuticle with it just to give the cuticle a clean look. It peels the cuticle off for you without you having to use a nipper. And a lot of people is not familiar with using nippers, or they're scared to use them. So I recommend using this on a low speed just to clean up that cuticle area. I also like to turn my client's hand upward just to see how straight that shape is and make sure none of them is crooked. So I like to do it that way, and then I will turn my client's hand around and then file it the opposite way just so that I can have that perfect shape. And I like to go up and down while the hand is upwards with my file at the tip of the nail just to give it that perfect square coffin shape. So guys, I am going to be doing a blossom rose set with like some blue veins or whatever on her nails. So I'm going to use this Kiara Sky. It's a mood changer blue. It goes from two different blues, which would be cute. I got my white from D&D and then my black from D&D. Excuse my bottle, say dirty. And then I have this what is this called? Wave water gel. I mean, not water gel, but water ink. And once you're done polishing with the gel, you want to let it cure for about 60 seconds. That's a minute in your UV lamp. So guys, I'm going to be using Young Nails matte, and also I am going to be using this matte top coat by Valentino. I like this because it has more of a chalky look than Young Nails, but Young Nails, I really like theirs too because I feel like it sticks better than Valentino's. So I like to use this as a base coat and then put Valentino's on top just so it'll hold better. But I'm using just Young Nails on a white nail because this is going to be the marble nails, or whatever you want to call them. I don't even know. Yeah, they marble nails. So when I do marble or whatever, or I use my ink colors, I always put matte as the base because it's easier for me to work with the ink colors when it's matte at the bottom. I don't know why, but it's just easier. So I'm gonna do that. What was I about to do to this one? So the Young Nails leaves a tacky layer on the nail after it cures in the lamp. So I'm just going to take my 91% alcohol and get a little cotton rod. I mean, heck, I can't talk, y'all. A cotton round and wipe the nail off so I can get that matte look out. And then I'm going to take this brush here to do my ink colors with. So I'm just going to put a dab in my little, what you call this, a palette. I'm just going to like take a little bit. I like to use my paper towel too just to soak some out. And I'm just going to create these veins in this nail. It looks like they really just used the whole, I'm going to use the brush on this and see how that works. Because I want this whole thing to kind of be blue. So I'm just going to put it over the whole nail. And then to create my veins, I'm just going to get a little bit of alcohol and dab in certain areas. See if this acetone helps a little bit better. So I'm gonna try acetone and see if I can move it a little bit better. If you're wondering what that noise is in the shop, that's the vent. So it helps like get all the smell out of the room. So excuse the noise. I'm creating the veins though, y'all. Y'all see that one right here? So I'm gonna just have to add some more blue onto here and just kind of line my veins together. So I'm gonna just create some and then I'm gonna dab it with a little bit of alcohol. And turn your finger a little bit. That's how you do it. Sorry for the technical difficulties, y'all, for the first round, but I was messing up. I ain't did this in so long. I almost forgot. So now, I'm gonna just add a little bit over here and down here. Just dab a little bit of blue everywhere to create those veins in there. So guys, I kind of found it easier to use my bigger brush to fade out some of the darker blue spots and make some of the spots of the ink lighter, and then take my skinny brush and just make some veins with that. It worked out a lot better. And then I still created a little bit of veins with the bigger brush, but it was just a little harder for me to do it that way. So with this now, I'm going to do a rose. So I'm going to be using my Born Pretty Blossom Gel, and I'm going to get just a decent amount. And you want to cover the whole nail wherever you want your blossom to be at, but most of the time you want to just cover the whole nail. This stuff is pretty thick too. This is my first time using this brand, so we're gonna see how it goes. So make sure I get okay. Then I'm going to take my white gel and I'm going to just put a small amount on the side of the bottle. I'm going to clean it up. And then I'm going to start working my rose. So I'm going to start with the middle of one of my roses. And I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to use my thumb as a little palette. Got a little bit of blue mixed in there. Oh, that would be, let's see. I'm going to mix a little bit of blue ink in there. See how that turns out. This is the center of the, oh, it's blossoming. Hey! This is the center, and then I'm gonna do the side. Oh, it's blossoming a lot. I didn't know it was gonna be like that, but it's still cute. And then, so you do the sides, and then you go to the top. This is how you do a rose. And then you basically do the same thing down here. And then you just get the sides of that blossomed a lot. Maybe I should have did a real thin layer. I don't like how blossomed that came out. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wipe that off and retry it with my other blossom gel, see if that helped. This is a black, and I'm gonna put the white on top of it like how I just did. And we're gonna see how that. So this blossom gel is by 4D Smiles. I believe. Hold on, let me make sure. So let me try that again with this one. It's blossoming, but it's not blossoming how much the other one did, which worked out. But I gotta move a little bit faster because it just continues to blossom. Like, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the top part. So now that that is blossomed, I'm gonna cure this and then do it again for the bottom part of the nail because I don't want it to keep on spreading. So I'm gonna go ahead and have her put her hand in and cure that, and then I'm gonna do the bottom row. So that's how that came out, and like I said, I'm gonna go over those lines a little bit more, but first I'm gonna work on the bottom part of the row, of the nail, and do another smile rose. So I'm just doing the same thing for the bottom. You basically just overlap your petals. That's all that is. It's just overlapping petals. So roses is not that hard. People say they be having complications with it, which I could understand because I did too. But it's really not too hard. You're just overlapping petals. Like you see how I started in the middle, then I did the two sides, and then I'm doing the top ones, and then you just keep just overlapping them. So I'm just gonna repeat the same process on this hand, but I just want to show y'all the rows again. Okay, so I got my mat that I'm about to put on top. So to get the roses blue, I just put a little bit of the ink water gel on top of it, and that's how I got the blue roses. Excuse me, did somebody say something? That's how I be whenever I get my nails done, my hair done, or I get a new bag. Excuse me, did somebody say anything? So my client really loved her nails. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you come back for more. See you all soon. Peace. Love you. Mwah.